Just thought I'd do this quick video just for educational purposes, basically. Using the I can't be bothered method, these leaves are all changing pretty good. These ones here are still bendy but green, which means they're drying out too early without fermenting. And because they're picked too early, there's nowhere for all this green to go. So it's probably going to turn brown, but it's going to take a very long time. This one here, crazy looking, right? It's Virginia. I would love if all my leaves were as orange as this. What a beautiful colour. And these ones here, turning yellow. This one here, I'll just take it over to the light. Looks pretty good. Look at that. See these dark brown bits, which the camera can't pick up because it's too close. I don't know if that's natural or a problem, because I know that mould follows the seams. So it's good on this side. I don't know about this side, so I'm not going to put it back over here in the pylon, or pylon, whatever you want to call it. I can't be bothered method. Or like and infect it all basically, or I can put it under the microscope tomorrow and see if it is actually mould. No worries. Right, and I thought I'd better record this because it's interesting and it might help you. So I've given more air to the leaves on top so that they can air out. Remember I said that I was going to leave this bag open for a day. It has worked really good. The casing is pretty dry, but it's going to go back to being bendy. It smells like cigars. Oh, so good. And these jars here were all stacked up in here and they were open, and the reason for that, if I just close keep the heat in. Oh, I can't open it with my legs. I've just found out from the doctors that I've broke my sacrum, cracked it, and I now have abnormal sacroiliac joints. It took me over 2 years to get an x-ray of my upper spine because I fell over backwards. Well, I've had upper spine problems for 26 years, but pretty horrific too. Enough to break my mind, that's for sure. And I can't get this off. There we go. I just found out from the doctors that when I fell over backwards over a chair, I tried to get an x-ray and the x-ray department just declined it and said not necessary, like they know what the hell they're talking about. I've just found out that I cracked a rib. I've got partial lung collapse on the back of my right lungs and scarring. But yet I had to fight to get an x-ray just to find that out. And no wonder I was coughing up blood, but I just thought it was a bleeding nose during the night. And then for the rest of the day I was coughing up blood, and I just thought it was part of having a bleeding nose. Anyway, these are nice and dry, but they're still spongy, which means the centres have got moisture. Remember I said I was going to dry it out and then recase it just to see if I can get, when it dries, to push the fermenty, silagey, nitrogen-y, chlorophyll-y smells out. And I'll just give this a sniff. Oh, it's starting to smell really, really close to tobacco for cigars. I'm not going to shake it around because these are wrappers and I don't want them damaged. These are starting to smell like cigars now, so I think the trick may be fermenting, drying, fermenting, drying, fermenting, drying. Same method as you would use on a pylon, where you pull the hot centres out and you stack them on the outside to release moisture, and if they get too dry you spray them down with a bit of water. we're just imitating this basically on a very small scale. So the reason the jars were open is so that I can get the overall humidity of the entire fridge, not an isolated humidity based on how much water I squirt in here. So these are going to ferment for probably about another week. Oh no, 3 days, 3 or 4 days, and then I'll check them again for moisture. Let the air out basically. So I hope that method helps. Just to let you know that airing it out does actually work. Oh, I can't bend. Every time I bend, my ribs start cramping up and it squashes the air out of my lungs. Which is why I'm always talking with a really low voice all the time, and my voice is always scratchy. Right, see these drips down here? That's rust from this fridge, so I need to take care of that quickly with some baking soda and then put a towel underneath. But anyway, that's what's happening. And if you've wondered whether taking the lids off and cycling it is good, it seems to work. Oh well, these are the Legeros. That's basically all I've got left now. I've just stripped the plants, so these aren't quite yellow enough to pick yet. They're on the way though, like another couple of days. Then I've got all these straggly little Legeros that I'm waiting just for the sun to cure them. It's been like this now for over a week. It's pretty damn damp and freezing. So I've got to start processing these, and man, your fingers get sticky. It's a lot of work. These are the burleys, and they need to be coming off. But I'm just going to see how these ones aren't quite turning enough yet, so I'm not going to pick them. These ones have turned. Especially that one. So they'll be coming off, and hopefully the Legeros at the top will start to colour. These fell over, so they're covered in dirt. So these are all the Legeros that I've picked. I've just wiped them all down with a wet cloth, dried them again, and now you've got this I can't be bothered method. And then I'm going to start laying all the leaves out. It'll probably take me at least 2 layers to get all these little things laid out, and then they can slowly start to cure and dry. So, next batch. Got a couple of hundred here, and that's from my grabbery looking, straggly looking Virginia plant that grew funny looking leaves. So I've got a towel down here just for some extra weight. So I'll slowly make my way through layering these. It's a big job, you know.